The last rider to set off in this individual time trial is on the starting ramp. A few more seconds until he goes. Come on, let's give him a big hand.
Today is a mountain time trial. You're going to have to manage your efforts so you don't seize up before the top. It will start to climb after the next bend. It is very steep, right from the start. Go, go! You've got the best intermediate time. Go, go! You're in with a chance of victory, but be careful to save something for the finish. Go! Go! The next intermediate time is in 1 kilometer. We'll see if you're on the pace. It'll be a little less difficult now. Come on, manage your work rate. Come on, no relaxing. There's a big percentage after the next bend. It doesn't last long. Don't panic. Come on, try to get a bit of a breather. There's a kilometer of flat before the final ramp. The final ramp is 1.5 kilometers, and then it's downhill to the finish. It's finally downhill. Full out to the line. Watch out in the last kilometer. Remember, we spotted a dangerous bend during reconnaissance. Go! Go! Keep on pumping to the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him warmly. Here is the winner of the Salonge-Migev time trial stage. Congratulations to him. He really was the strongest. He fully deserves this prestigious victory. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. He will be able to hang this jersey in his trophy room. Let's hope for him that he can add more. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honors. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. He will be able to hang this jersey in his trophy room. Let's hope for him that he can add more. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honors. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de France. It is a moment that he soon won't forget and which marks his career. Come on, let's applaud him once more.
Hello everyone! We're in for a restless stage today. With less than 150 kilometres and 5 climbs in store, there won't be a shortage of attacking opportunities. The riders are barely out of Albertville and already they begin the ascent of the Col de Tanier.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings. His team is at full throttle. They have no one at the front.
The first 6 riders at the top will pocket the points towards the polka dot jersey. There will be 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 point to be gained. He can ride for himself or serve as a luxury teammate. 1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
It's a very demanding climb, especially in the last kilometres, where the slope regularly goes over 10%.
I'll relay. Collective fall. It may create gaps.
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings. The Montée de Bizane is classified all category. The first 10 riders to the top will therefore pick up points. The first will pocket 25 points. The gap isn't changing much.
front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
After the summit, the riders will tackle a short descent which leads straight onto the Col de Zaravi. The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
Here's the positions over the last climb. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings.
The intermediate sprint is approaching, but it would be surprising to see a rider interested in the green jersey score any points after the Montée de Pizarro. The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey.
I'll relay. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads. Okay, I'll follow any attack. I'll relay.
Allez les gars!
Komm schon, Jens! Vas-y, Thibaut!
Allez, Thomas! Thomas, allez, vas-y!
Komm schon, Kerl!
The race lead launches itself onto the Monte de Betex.
Komm schon, Pierre! Komm schon, Auf geht's, Kerl! Komm schon, Kerl!
At less than 3 kilometers from the finish, the man in front looks to be heading towards a prestigious victory.
I'll relay.
Less than 2 kilometers from the finish.
Bring it home!
Allez, maillot jaune!
Venga, vamos. Venga, vamos. Vamos, vamos. Venga, vamos, más rápido.
He is in sparkling form and you can clap him loudly. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. It is a moment that he soon won't forget and which marks his career. Come on, let's applaud him once more. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. He will be able to hang this jersey in his trophy room. Let's hope for him that he can add more. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. Let's hope for his sake that things go as well in the future, but for now, he can relish the moment. He is in sparkling form and you can clap him loudly. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de France. He will be able to hang this jersey in his trophy room. Let's hope for him that he can add more.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. If it's obvious that to win today will require the talents of a climber, it's not impossible to also imagine that everything will be settled on the final descent to Morzine, the finish of this alpine stage.
placed in the overall standings amongst those at the head of the race.
The breakaway can't widen the gap.
Okay, I'll take it easy to the finish.
One minute for the breakaway. It's looking good. The ascent to the Col de Ramar will soon begin. Nearly 14 kilometres long, with a slope at 7.1%. It's a real test to see who's on form today.
Auf geht's, Peter! Auf geht's, Peter!
I'll relay.
Auf geht's, Peter! Komm schon, Tom! Komm schon, Jens! Komm schon, Pierre!
The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way.
Komm schon, Alberto! Auf geht's, Fabian! Komm schon! Auf geht's, Timo! Komm schon, Peter! Allez, Fabien! Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite!
The gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front.
I'll relay.
Auf geht's, Chris!
There will be 50, 40, 32, 28, 24, 20, 16, 12, 8 and 4 points for the first 10 to the top. The lead rider has 30 seconds on the favourites. 30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standing.
The road will rise after the summit towards the Col du Renfoli. It's only afterwards that the descent to Morzine actually begins. The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds. One kilometre from the summit, and one man has managed to get away on his own. He's going to have to go all out on the descent, as his pursuers are at less than 30 seconds behind.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
I'll go full out on the relay.
Venga, vamos, más rápido.
We've taken control of the provisional overall standings with a new rider.
The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
Only 5 kilometers left for the race leaders.
The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end. Less than 2 kilometers from the finish.
The breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line.
This stage is his. He was the strongest. Here is the winner of the Mijev-Morzine stage. He found a way to master his rivals in order to raise his arms in victory. Congratulations to him for this high-flying performance. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. Let's hope for his sake that things go as well in the future, but for now, he can relish the moment. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honors. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. He will be able to hang this jersey in his trophy room. Let's hope for him that he can add more. He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. Let's hope for his sake that things go as well in the future, but for now, he can relish the moment. We can say that the tour's going ideally for him. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de France. He will be able to hang this jersey in his trophy room. Let's hope for him that he can add more.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The final stage on the Champs-Élysées is always one of the most coveted. In the past, sprinters seeking the prestige of a victory in Paris have sometimes been caught off guard. But it hasn't happened very often. With the specialists who currently dominate the discipline, it's an even more demanding challenge.
I'll relay. Okay, guys, we've got to keep the jersey. Cover all attacks and everything should work out fine.
The riders will follow the same, passing in front of the Eiffel Tower, and will cross the Pont Royal before entering the prestigious circuit. Things are livening up at the head of the peloton.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. "10 kilometers. This will finish in a mass sprint. I'm counting on you to win the stage and strengthen our hold on the green jersey." Just 5 more kilometers. Get ready to sprint. We must win to secure the green jersey.
Watch out, he's trying to catch up the sprinters. Last passage through the tunnel for the peloton. You have to be well placed. Riders who are beyond 30th will have too much to do to catch up and hope to win. Tension is at its maximum. The lead-out riders will soon move aside to open the way for the sprinter. The final sprint of the Tour de France is on.
Go, 1 kilometer. You've got to give everything in the sprint.
A few minutes ago, he was the first across the finishing line. Here is the winner of the Champs-Élysées Stakes. He found a way to master his rivals in order to raise his arms in victory. Congratulations to him for this high-flying performance. He succeeded in avoiding all the pitfalls of the route while mastering his rivals. But here's the grand victor of this Tour de France. Today, he can finally savor this great victory. We applaud him loudly. He becomes part of cycling history. Consistent throughout this tour, he managed to score enough points to dominate his rivals. It's time for the best sprinter to receive the green jersey. You may congratulate him. It is richly deserved. Always present at the front, we can say that he has laid his mark upon the race and that this polka dot jersey is a just reward for all the efforts he has made. Now we will welcome the best climber of this edition. Come on, let's applaud him loudly. With this jersey on his shoulders, there's no doubt that we should see him play a leading role for a few more years. We now welcome the white jersey of this tour. Applaud him as he deserves.